Hello leaders, this is Tinyiko Motileni. If you are new to this channel, you are so much welcome. I'm a leadership specialist for women who are leading in the male-dominated industries. Of course, if you are not leading and working in male-dominated spaces like logistics, engineering, aviation, mining, you are so much welcome, because I believe that the content that I'm sharing is going to benefit you as well. Okay, so today I want us to continue with the playlist whereby I'm discussing the support that my partner used to offer me when I was still in the male dominated industries in mining and manufacturing. Okay, so before we carry on, please like the video, please subscribe, please share the video so that other leaders can also hear the content, and probably it can serve them well. Okay, all right guys, so the other support system that my partner used to offer me in order to make sure that employees producing the targets that were required on daily basis, it's the first one is to make sure that they eat every day of their working lives when they are at work. Okay, so he, as I told you from the previous video, he was running the canteen business, where I was leading. So it was very, very important that employees have food, from the 1st until the 31st. So, guys, one important thing that I want to tell you before I continue is that if you are a leader and you cannot give your employees, or you cannot give your subordinate the increase that they require because of whatever the circumstances. I mean, at that time it was because of COVID and all those things, ne? It is very important to find other ways to bring value to the employees. It's very, very important. If you cannot give them money, find other ways to bring value to them so that they can continue working with you. They can continue be on your side. They can continue making sure that whatever that you require, they produce. It's very, very important. The leadership dynamics have changed, guys. You don't just want and need and tell employees what to do and not to do only. You need to include the compassion. You need to include the nurturing. You need to include that humanity in your leadership, especially if you are in the male-dominated industries. Okay, especially if you are leading people who are working hard, who are using their strength to produce those results. As a leader, I would sometimes I would go to work without, I would be at work for the whole day without having a meal, because my job was mainly in the office. Okay, but as a person who's working, in the field, or who's working in a targeted spaces, it's very, very important, guys, that you make sure that your employees have got food. It's very, very important. I don't want to lie to you. So employees have got two things that I've realized that are very important to them, is that they need to eat, and it's that they need to worry less about money issues when they are at work. It's very, very important. You can say you don't care about their money issues because you are paying them, but in reality, guys, you need to worry. You definitely need to worry as a leader. I'm not saying you must take your money and give it to them, but at least you need to find a way to help them, to release that stress, that there are challenges when coming to money. You need to help them in a certain way, find how you can help them in order for them to go back to the psychology of making sure that they do the job, without being disturbed mentally. Okay, so in so saying, my partner was helping me. He was making sure that he would come up with plates that are less expensive, because whether you like it or not, towards the end of the month, we call that week Mambara week. It's in South Africa, like it's the week whereby everybody is struggling before the end of the month. Okay, so people are really, really struggling. And sometimes you'll find employees who are not eating in that week. Okay, so it is very, very important that I had to come up with a way to make sure that they are eating. You don't want to work with a hungry man. You don't want to do that, believe me. You don't want to work with a hungry man, because especially when you're working in a place whereby there's bricks, there's objects that can be used as weapons. You don't want to do that. Okay, so the support that I was very much grateful for, that my partner was helping me with, in terms of making sure that I work with healthy minded employees, is that at the end of that week, during that week of Mambara, he will make sure that he comes up with plates, that are cheaper, that can make sure that they fill their stomach and make sure that they do the job. The second thing is that employees' money would end. I mean, that is a given. It's a common knowledge, I can say it, or it's something that everybody knows, that the salary ends 3 days after payday for most of us, so it was very, very important that my partner make sure that they don't use their money recklessly in the canteen. They need to make sure that they buy whatever that they need, especially during that week at the end of the month. Okay, so guys, I used to work with employees who are very much understanding, who are doing the job, I don't want to lie, my team was the best, was doing whatever that they needed to do at the time, because of the support that they were getting, besides them doing the targets and all those things. You need to make sure that you bring upon other support systems that can help them to give you whatever that you want as a leader. Okay, so but here I am focusing on what my partner used to support me with, to make sure that my job is easier, so it's a very big thing for me, and I'm so grateful for his thoughts, in terms of making sure that my job became easier and everybody was happy to be working under my management. All right, so thank you so much, guys. Please make sure that you subscribe, please share the video, please like the video. And the other thing is that I'm launching the book that is going to help you as a woman who are leading in the male-dominated industries, especially who is starting her leadership position or leadership career in the male dominated industries. Is going to help you, is going to serve as a guide, is going to serve as a reference whereby you can go to when you get to have challenges that I have also had in my years in the male dominated industries. So the book will be launched in February. I'm definitely going to announce the date as soon as I know it. I don't know the date at the moment, so as soon as I know the date, I'm going to announce the date for the launch. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye bye.